What's up everybody, and welcome back to our channel here at 360 Player. And in this video, we're talking about 5 juggling ideas that you can do with your entire team at once. And when I think of fun juggling challenges, one of the first challenges that come to mind is just juggling in a circle. When we were really little back in the States, we used to play a game called Muff, M-U-F-F, and basically we would juggle in a circle. And if you messed up, you would get a letter. So basically, if you mess up 4 times, you would be the first player to get out, and then you'd have to stand in the goal and play butts up, basically. You never wanted to be that player that was gonna mess up. You always wanted to help keep the ball up, and this was just a fun challenge to play before practices or games when you had some friends in a circle keeping it up. For the second idea, you can put a little bit of a twist on this one and do keep it up, down, and back, where basically you're trying to keep the ball up in your group, and you could have multiple groups competing to try to keep the ball up and see which group can go the furthest and even maybe down to the other side of the field and back without letting the ball touch the ground. This is a very, very good challenge, especially if the players have developed a little bit of skill, teamwork, working together, and you can put different twists on this. Maybe the players have to hold hands. Maybe they're allowed to run freely. Maybe you make 1 or 2 touch per player. You can put different challenges on this to make it for different levels depending on the skill level of your players, but it's always a fun challenge to have little groups of people competing with each other to see who can make it the furthest. The next juggling challenge is juggle for distance or juggle for speed. Basically, you've got all of your players going solo, competing against each other and seeing how fast they can juggle to the other side without letting the ball touch the ground, or how far they can go without letting the ball touch the ground, depending on the skill level of the players. The next juggling idea to try is partner switches. Now for this one, players just need a partner and juggling amongst themselves, and then on the coach's signal, the players are going to try to pass the ball to their partner in the air and continue juggling without letting that ball touch the ground. This is a really good way to train coordination and controlling the ball when it's coming from somebody else, and also having that timing and teamwork working together with the player that they're juggling with. Last but not least is a solo competition of juggling around the body. Now with this, players are going to take a touch with their right foot, then their right thigh, then they can do their head or their chest, and then back down on the left side, and that completes 1 rotation of juggling around the body. You can do a little competition with your team to see who can juggle around their body without letting the ball touch the ground the most times. This is definitely very, very challenging, so it always makes for a fun competition. With that, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for these juggling ideas. I hope you like these ideas, and I hope you guys press that subscribe button if you want more great football content like this. And you can also check out more about our app at 360player.com. We're an app all about football development. So if you're a coach or a player, it's definitely a really great resource that you can use with your teams. Within our app, we've got state-of-the-art video analytics, statistical profiles for all of the players on your team. Players can easily make highlight reels, and as a coach, we've also got communication features, which makes messaging and all of those sorts of things with your players or with your entire team at once very, very simple. Be sure to check that out if you're interested in having some sort of app like that for your team. That being said, we look forward to seeing you in the next video, and don't forget to be your best. We'll be right back.